Good evening, YouTube. You guys end up watching another segment of TheCaliEffect, King of Games. Today, we're going to be watching a very fun GOAT matchup between Amazons and, of course, Dark Scorpions. For the people that don't know what 2005 Yu-Gi-Oh! GOAT format is, it's a very, very fun, simpler times, if you guys would say, back then when Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't necessarily have a huge extra deck pool to abuse, so no synchros, no links, no pendulums, none of that. It's very, very fun to play, and there's so many great strategies, fun strategies inside of Yu-Gi-Oh! 2005 GOAT format. You can exploit just about anything. Archetypes aren't huge, but as you guys are going to see, you're going to see two archetypes bout it out. TJ is going to go ahead and normal summon Breaker the Magical Warrior and use its to attack over my Monet the Thorn. Now that card is really good, Dark Scorpion Monet the Thorn, because when she inflicts damage, she allows me to add another Dark Scorpion monster from my deck to my hand or graveyard to my hand. So she provides a continuous cycle of Dark Scorpion monsters to give me advantage. I'm trying to dig deeper into my deck. That Pot of Greed might be useful, getting me two additional cards. If for the people that didn't know what that card does, I know a lot of people ask, what does Pot of Greed do? And now I have to be able to beat this counterplay. Breaker is one of the strongest monsters in the game. And as a level 4 monster, it's 1900 attack because it gains a spellcaster when it's normal summoned. But you can remove that spell counter to destroy an opponent's spell and trap card. My Breaker the Magic Warrior is going to be used to destroy TJ's back row card, because I want to play a little bit of the mind games with TJ. I have a card that I'm going to set face down, and if he breaks with the Breaker the Magic Warrior, then he won't be able to attack with his Breaker over my Breaker without losing his own. And then he won't have a 1900 attack monster. If he decides to attack, I have a trap card for him. Unfortunately, in this specific sequence, it didn't work out because TJ does have the Mystical Space Typhoon, destroying my Sakuretsu armor before I can unleash my plan. And now TJ is back in the driver's seat. Momentum is in his favor. He's going to take advantage by activating Premature Burial for a DD Assailant, paying 800 life points to spell summon a monster to his side of the field. And now he can put some serious pressure as he's going to normal summon Amazoness Swordswoman, his first Amazoness monster that was summoned in this deck. And basically what it takes, any battle damage that I would take, or he would take, I take instead. So it's really good at applying so much pressure to your opponent. The bigger the monster that runs over the Amazoness Swordswoman, the harder damage, the more damage that I'll take. So you don't want to run over those with huge monsters. TJ is applying so much pressure by reading my board and inflicting a serious amount of damage to my life points, putting me down to 1700. I'm going to go ahead and start my turn off with a Heavy Storm, destroying the Premature Burial and destroying his face down spell card, which was Solemn Judgment. But the Premature Burial is also going to take the monster that he summoned with it in DD Assailant. Unfortunately for me, Premature Burial or Heavy Storm was probably one of the only things I had going for me. As my hand wasn't the greatest, I'm going to go ahead and scoop it up. Amazon's dominating the very first game. It's going to be exciting to see what the Dark Scorpions can do to counter, or will this be a clean sweep by these Amazonian warriors? Game 2 is going to start off. I'm going to start off with a monster in defense and the card face down, passing it back to TJ. And all of the Andrews TJ has the Mystical Space Typhoon and the Nobleman of Crossout to be able to banish my face down Dark Scorpion Monet the Thorn and remove it from play. So he's going to summon his Amazon Swordwoman and inflict more damage to me. Getting rid of the Sakuretsu armor and my Monet was huge. TJ is trying for this clean sweep, not even trying to get Dark Scorpions on the board so I can show you guys what to do. I'm in the Struggle Bus movement. So in Struggle Bus movements, you have to make Struggle Bus plays. I'm going to normal summon Exile Force, and then use Exile Force's ability to tribute itself to destroy the the Amazoness Swordwoman. I'm going to set 2 cards face down and pass my turn. TJ is going to follow up by normal summoning Giant Rat. Now that's a card that you don't want to destroy by battle, so I'm going to go ahead and Ring of Destruction it. We're both going to take 1400 damage, and TJ is going to lose his Giant Rat by a card effect, so he won't be able to special summon a level 4 or lower Earth monster with 1500 attack, or a monster with 1500 attack that's Earth, from his deck to his side of the field. It seems like I'm still in a really bad move, and I'm going to pass as my turn. And TJ is going to apply more pressure with this Amazoness Paladin. But fortunately for me, I have a torrential tribute. Just being able to parry every single one of TJ's answers. I'm going to summon Dark Scorpion Monet the Thorn to my side of the field. And I'm finally going to get a Dark Scorpion on the board and inflict some damage. I'm going to trigger the effect of Monet. It's going to allow me to add one Dark Scorpion monster from my deck to my hand. This time around, I'm going to get Cliff the Trap Remover. Now, for people that don't know what Cliff does, is he does some pretty good things. We'll be able to see him sooner than later, hopefully. But right now, that Monet control is allowing me to gather resources to my hand and hopefully out-advantage my opponent. That's how Dark Scorpions like to play the game. Passing it back on to TJ, he's going to activate Graceful Charity. That's going to give him 3 more cards. Unfortunately, he does have to discard 2 cards, but I think they don't matter. He's going to discard Reinforcement of the Army and Nobleman to cross out. He already has what he needs. Then he's going to summon Breaker, the Magical Warrior. 1900 body allows him to just get over so many threats. Monet the Thorn is one of them. No matter what position Monet was in, I was in a bad position. He's going to pass it back to me. I have a Snatch Steal to steal the Breaker, the Magical Warrior, and get rid of TJ's back row. But no, he's going to go ahead and Dust Tornado the Snatch Steal. So I have to get a little bit more methodical with my approach. Now that I've gotten rid of one of his cards, I'm going to summon Tribe Infecting Virus. Using its ability to discard 1 card from my hand to destroy all monsters on the field, I'm going to discard the Cliff the Trap Remover that I recovered. Next, I'm going to actually follow up with a Premature Burial of my own. And now since TJ doesn't have the Dust Tornado or the Mystical Space Typhoon, that can pretty much go through. This time around, I'm not going to summon Monet the Thorn to my side of the field. I'm actually going to be able to special summon Cliff the Trap Remover to my side of the field. And when he inflicts damage, he forces, or I can destroy a spell or trap card on the field, which forces a lot of spell or trap cards like Sakuretsu Armor to be activated, or send 2 cards from his deck to the graveyard. TJ is going to Marauding Captain Exile Force to get over my Tribe Infecting Virus. Whoa! We are both in Struggle Bus mode. The only difference is I have 2200 life points and I'm dealing with a 1200 attack monster. A card goes face down and I'm going to pass my turn. TJ is going to continuously apply pressure with that Marauding Captain, putting me down to 1000 life points. Is this a sweep, ladies and gentlemen? Will I be able to overcome this Marauding Captain, or does Amazon already have the broom ready to sweep? Debating on my options, I have quite a few, and it looks like this game is going to be going a little bit further than one would expect or one would hope. Amazons might have to put that broom away because I definitely have some plans. One of them is going to involve activating my face down Call of the Hunted, allowing me to special summon Dark Scorpion Monet the Thorn back to my side of the field. Next, I'm going to activate Smashing Ground to be able to destroy his Marauding Captain. And whoa, Monet the Thorn is going to be able to get off some damage and trigger her effect, allowing me to add a Dark Scorpion monster from my graveyard or deck to my hand. With that, I'm going to add another Cliff the Trap Remover. Very interesting. I must already have Monet the Thorn. No, that can't be possible. But I don't know. I'm going to tribute the Monet the Thorn for a Jinzo. And I'm not sure if Monet the Thorn... No, it looks like no. I'm going to be getting that Monet the Thorn. Maybe I thought Cliff the Trap Remover was Monet. They do look similar, but Monet is going to get Monet, and then I'm going to summon Jinzo to my side of the field. Passing it back on to TJ. He does have a response to the Jinzo. He's going to use Premature Burial of his own, tributing the Exile Force that he summoned to destroy the Jinzo. But now he's still at a disadvantage because he knows that I have Monet the Thorn on my side of the field, and Monet can definitely get another Monet. This is where the advantages of Dark Scorpion come in handy. I'm going to draw my card, and then I'm going to summon Monet to my side of the field, inflict that damage to TJ, putting him down to 1200, but more importantly, it's going to allow me to get Monet back from my graveyard to my hand. TJ doesn't draw optimally right here, and he's forced to scoop, and Dark Scorpions are going to force that game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Looking into what we can do, it's been an exciting match. Dark Scorpions were able to fight off the Amazonians. It's been insane because they've been applying so much pressure, it hasn't even been fair. TJ is going to start his turn by setting 2 cards face down and normal summoning the Giant Rat. And then on my standby phase, using Trap Dust Shoot to force me to reveal my hand so we can shuffle one of, one of the monsters into my deck. I'm thinking that he wants to select Jinzo this time around. All the other ones are, or maybe even Exile Force would be really good if you ask me. Because then he doesn't have to worry about the fear of losing his Giant Rat. He already knows I have the Mirror Force. He's definitely debating on what card. He's going to go ahead and send the Jinzo back into my deck. But unfortunately for him, I still have the Breaker. I still have the Exile Force to my disposal. I still have so many cards to get over this Giant Rat. Or to even get on his back row if I don't fear the Giant Rat right now. I'm going to normal summon Breaker the Magical Warrior. And then use its ability to destroy the Mystical Space Typhoon. Set 1 card face down. and then pass it right back to Thomas Jefferson, Money Man. And TJ has a response of his own. He's gonna go ahead and normal summon DD Warrior Lady, use it to slam into the breaker. Whoa, he was out of resources that time. He really wanted to get over the breaker and then get some damage to me with the giant rat. He should already know what's coming for his giant rat now that I've dwindled a little bit of his resources. I'm gonna go ahead and draw my card and normal summon to my side of the field Exile Force. Using its ability to get over the giant rat, now I don't have to deal with battling that monster. Back to TJ, he's gonna go ahead and draw and activate Reinforcement of the Army. He's gonna use that Reinforcement of the Army to obviously add a level 4 warrior. I'm not sure what warrior he wanna add. I think DD Warrior Lady is already out of the question, obviously, so DD Assailant or Amazoness Sword Woman is a pretty good situation, because if I do attack over, again, I have to take some damage from that card. So I'm down to 5,100 life points. TJ already knows that I've used both my Exile Force and my Breaker of the Magical Warrior. He doesn't think I have a monster to capitalize over this. So I'm going to start off my turn with Delinquent Duo. Whoa! Discarding Heavy Storm from TJ's hand. That is huge. And a Premature Burial. Next, I'm going to follow up with another card of my own. I'm going to use my Face Down Premature Burial. Nice bluff. Allowing it to special summon Exile Force back to my side of the field. And that's going to get over the the Amazoness Sword Woman. Next comes Reinforcement of the Army, and you guys could already guess what monster I'm going to add from my deck to my hand. I don't really fear TJ's back row. I'm going to search and summon that Dark Scorpion Moneta Thorn and get that 1,000 damage off, allowing me to add another Moneta Thorn from my deck to my hand. Whoa, the tides have definitely turned. I am not in a great position life points wise, but these Dark Scorpions seem to have a little bit over those Amazonians. TJ is going to pass his turn. I'm going to swing for another 1,000. Use Mone's ability to search Cliff the Trap Remover since I already have Monet in my hand. I don't need a continuous cycle of Monets in my hand. And now TJ is going to pass his turn again. Whoa, I'm going to summon Cliff the Trap Remover. And now I'm going to force some of these cards to either be activated or I'm just going to be able to outright get rid of some. So Cliff the Trap Remover is going to be able to inflict damage. And this time around, I'm going to go ahead and destroy his Face Down Dust Tornado. Why didn't he use it? Huh. That's interesting. I'm wondering, why didn't he use Dust Tornado? Or maybe, no, he is using Dust Tornado. Okay, cool. He's going to get over that Mirror Force that's been sitting down there for days. So the Cliff did force the Dust Tornado, but TJ already knew what the Mirror Force was. He would have already been prepared for it. I think that he wanted to save the Dust Tornado for another threat since he already knew what it was. So Monet is going to add another Monet. Or no, it's not. I think Monet is going to add another Cliff the Trap Remover. I don't think that this deck really plays any Gorg the Strongs. It does play Don Zaluz, but it doesn't play any Gorg the Strong. I'm going to go ahead and pass my turn. TJ drawing a card in his hand. He's debating on his options. Did Dark Scorpion surmount a comeback, playing a very sneaky approach, getting over the Amazonian monsters and forcing its way to disrupt Amazonian's abilities? I have up to, I want to say, at least 4 cards in my hand. TJ's down to 1 with 2 cards face down. He's going to normal summon that Marauding Captain and attack over my Dark Scorpion Moneta Thorn and then pass it right back to me. I'm going to start my turn pretty confident right now. I have the board. I can definitely put some really big pressure on TJ. 6 cards in my hand just off of Moneta Thorn being able to cycle other Monets. I'm going to start off by normal summoning Don Zaluz, who I wish was the Dark Scorpion monster, but TJ is going to respond with Solemn Judgment, paying half of his life points to negate the summon of Don Zaluz and destroy it. Whoa, that was risque. Now I either have to lose the Cliff to the Marauding Captain or just pass my turn. I'm going to go ahead and attack with that Cliff, lose it, pass it right back to TJ. TJ top decks the top deck of the century in Graceful Charity. He's going to draw 3 cards and discard a DD Assailant. Whoa, and then set a card face down and pass his turn. What could this face down card be? I have so much advantage. It looks like I don't even care. I'm going to set a monster and face down in defense position and pass my turn because maybe I want to get a little bit more presence. TJ is going to draw his card, set it face down, and then flip up his Morphing Jar. Whoa, we definitely did not see that coming. That ruins my advantage, ladies and gentlemen, Dark Scorpion has. I'm not going to lie, the deck is kind of fragile when it comes to that. Cards like Morphing Jar, Breaker the Magical Warrior. Not only is Breaker stronger than all your Dark Scorpion monsters, but Morphing Jar can basically reset everything you wanted to do for Dark Scorpions, because you can rid your opponent's resources, but Morphing Jar is just going to give you resources back. And Dark Scorpion, while it does pride itself on gaining resources, that can be reset with a Morphing Jar as well. TJ is going to normal summon Exiled Force to his side of the field and use it to tribute to destroy the Moneta Thorn, as well as inflict 700 damage to my life points. This game is back in the Amazon's favor. He's going to set more cards face down and then pass his turn. What can I do against this? I'm going to use Graceful Charity. Whoa, how many times have we seen that card in this game? 3 times, I think. You guys should already know what it does. I'm going to draw 3 cards from my deck, hopefully digging into something that will get me some great combo pieces. I'm going to discard Trap Dust Shoot. It's a pretty good card to discard when you're this late into the game. Then I'm going to discard a Mystic Tomato. I'm then going to normal summon Don Zalug, which will put TJ in a really bad position. He's going to lose that advantage. He's going to give it up for a Torrential Tribute. I'm going to set a card face down and then pass my turn. Back to TJ. He's going to rip a Pot of Greed. Is this where Amazons make their drastic comeback? Graceful Charity and a Pot of Greed. And then to a Delinquent Duo to discard more cards from my hand. Whoa, this is a series of unfortunate events for Dark Scorpions, ladies and gentlemen. The TheCaliEffect just might lose to these Amazonians. Delinquent Duo is going to discard Jinzo. Whoa, how'd that card get back in my hand? And I'm forced to discard another card. TJ's then going to apply more pressure. I'm assuming he's going to summon an Amazonian monster. That's going to be Amazonish Chainmaster and inflict 1,500 damage to my life points. Now I am in the red. I'm at 900 life points to its 850. This has been an exciting game. Who will come out with it? I'm going to start off my turn by normal summoning a monster that you guys have seen before, Tribe Infecting Virus. That's going to force TJ to make some drastic measures, which he is. Solemn Judgment paying half of his life points to prevent the summon of Tribe Infecting Virus was smart. But my face down card happens to be a Call of the Hunted. Whoa, the bait is real. I'm going to be able to spell summon Jinzo to my side of the field and be able to attack for game. Whoa, Dark Scorpions snake this defeat over Amazons. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like, and if you didn't, let us know in the comment section what we could do to be better. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy. I hope you guys are having a great day like I am.